Gaming Bolt presents 15 misconceptions some parents have about their gamer kids. As much as the world has progressed over the years, there's still an underlying belief from parents that games are not good. It's a pretty multifaceted approach to gaming as a medium, but when it comes to their kids, gaming may as well be a menace to society. Games cause violent crimes, games cause school shootings, games are responsible for unhealthy lifestyles, the list goes on. Not all parents feel this way, but what are the misconceptions that some parents may have about their gamer children? Games equals waste of time. We often joke about all the time spent grinding in an MMO or action RPG to get the loot we want, but some parents genuinely believe that games are a waste of time, both in the entertainment they provide and their overall usefulness. It's a subjective way to view entertainment. Would these same people call hours upon hours of mind-numbing soap operas a waste? That being said, at least kids can actually learn something from games. Speaking of which, kids learn nothing from games. Games are about more than hand-eye coordination, and kids can learn from more than just educational games. They can also teach you to focus better on objectives. Call of Duty and Halo players have also been shown to be up to 50% better when managing events and distinguishing clutter from details. Games desensitize kids to violence. One could say the same about movies, the news, TV shows, and whatnot, but the argument is that the games are immersive and hence desensitize kids to violence. However, the relationship between violent video games directly making kids more violent or desensitizing them has been debunked continuously. In most cases, the effects have been discovered to be no different than that of other media. Kids can't distinguish real life from games. This is one of the biggest misconceptions parents have about their kids playing games. However, it's as much a parenting thing as anything else. It's the parent who ultimately teaches the child what the real world's norms and customs are. This can apply to anything: TV shows, movies, comic books, you name it. Don't tell them the truth about Santa Claus, but if you tell your kids that mass murder is escapism and not socially acceptable, they'll probably believe you. Video games encourage an unhealthy lifestyle. Another misconception that's been severely debunked thanks to the rise of workout and fitness games. Would Just Dance and Dance Central be as popular as they are today without all the dancing, aka exercise? Saying that playing games encourages no exercise or excessive junk food consumption is no different than saying the same about excessive watching of TV shows and movies. Games teach bad language to kids. Hop on the old Google machine and look up the phrase "kids pick up bad language." What do you get? A bunch of links about how parents should handle swearing and cursing in the household. Why? Because kids usually pick it up from their parents. We're not trying to say that games are completely blameless, but Lord knows your kids shouldn't be playing games with such colorful language to begin with. Games make kids more antisocial. Games have been shown to actually promote socializing through co-op and other group activities. How many games encourage you to be social and cooperate with other players to succeed? If games truly encouraged antisocial behavior, then Destiny, World of Warcraft, Farmville, and even frickin' Uno wouldn't have become as popular as they have in the digital realm. Video games are not art. On the one hand, we can somewhat empathize with parents. What kind of art can be gleaned from the likes of Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto? It's all subjective, of course, but when you look at games like Journey, The Witness, Firewatch, Hyperlight Drifter, or even adventure titles like Life is Strange and The Walking Dead, to say gaming offers nothing artistically valuable at all is misleading. Kids only like violent games. Pop quiz: what games are consistently in the top 10 charts in Europe and the United States? Yes, we're aware of Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto 5's popularity, but you'll also see games like Dirt Rally, FIFA 16, Minecraft, and so on that consistently stay in the top 10 the year round. Would Minecraft be as popular as it is if kids, or gamers in general, only wanted to play violent games? Games are for kids and not adults. Your average gamer is, surprisingly enough, not in the below 18 bracket. In fact, there's an overwhelming number of adults who play video games. Right away, there's evidence that adults can enjoy games, but it's also possible to enjoy games with their kids. Mario Party and Mario Kart may incite you to harm your friends, but they make great party games for adults and kids alike. Games don't appeal to other demographics. Again, studies and reports from organizations like the Electronic Software Association have shown that girls game as much as guys. The fact that we're seeing more games than ever before with strong female leads or exploring different cultures and viewpoints is also a testament to them not just being for your American boy. Games rot kids' brains. Games like Tetris have been shown to increase the overall cortex size of kids who've played for 30 minutes per day for 3 months. Not only that, but they place kids into various scenarios that they would otherwise never experience outside of their homes, thus leading to greater number of influences, just like any other medium of communication and entertainment. Games aren't medically useful for kids. False again. Games, especially VR titles, have been shown to help people cope with various phobias, painful illnesses, and even addiction. Studies throughout the years have shown that games can actually be therapeutic for kids who recently suffered injury. Games don't prepare kids for future responsibilities. Play one game of Warcraft 3 or sit through an entire raid and tell us that doesn't help your kid understand planning, teamwork, and coordination. 4X games have made an enormous impact on the gaming market since their inception, and not only do games like Civilization teach you about history, but they also help you understand the intricacies that go into building cities, maintaining them, essentially management overall. Kids ruining their eyes with games. Did you know that playing a first-person shooter for 1 hour can help someone suffering from amblyopia, aka lazy eye? It's true, and it's been shown to be much more effective than simply wearing an eye patch. We're not saying you should play your old Game Boy Advance without the backlit screen and zero sunlight, but games can only ruin your eyes much like other mediums involving a screen would. And that wraps it up. What are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and share it on Twitter and Facebook. And why not consider subscribing? We upload some really cool videos almost every day. Thank you for watching this video, and happy gaming!